runs he gave, a couple of wickets to Zohaib. I think he was also brilliant in those middle overs. Dhruv also very impressive for his 2 wickets. Dilansh, Ayan and Umaid, they have bowled well but been wicketless. They restrict Afghanistan on 214.
Well, right, so time for us to head along the sidelines and have a quick conversation. We've got Mudassir Ali with a special guest.
Home team UAE playing against Afghanistan, a short series, 2 OD series here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. And in recent years, we have seen the visible progress of UAE cricket. I am so thrilled. I have got someone special, a young sensation off-break bowler who had made wonders with the ball in the recent concluded Asia Cup Under-19. I have young and tall Dhruv Parasha. Welcome, Dhruv.
Thank you for having me.
Dhruv, talking about the progress of UAE cricket in the recent years, credit should be given to the coaches, the way you guys have played in Under-19 Asia Cup. So it must be very pleasing to you.
Yeah, I mean, beating 2 test play nations and for the first time an associate nation playing in the finals of the Asia Cup. I mean, it's never been done before, and it's just the hard work that we've put in over the last few years. Not only the players, the coaches and our parents. Obviously, big thanks to all of them for believing in us and supporting us.
And Dhruv, homegrown talented unit of boys who has upset Sri Lanka as well as upsetting in the semi-finals Pakistan. So how does you take, and rightly you were rewarded by place in UAE Falcon?
Yeah, I mean, you know, people like me, we get motivated more to perform when you see, one good Asia Cup and like a couple of good men's matches and practices. I mean, I was given this opportunity to play this series. So, I'm pretty sure other people will also take inspiration from this. If you perform at the youth level and the age group level, then the board are really backing the youngsters and they are giving them a lot of opportunities. I don't think there's a better motivation than this.
And encouraging signs for UAE because a tall right arm off break doing wonders. Tell us about what was going in your mind when you got the 6 wickets against Bangladesh.
I mean, we were obviously the first game of the Asia Cup, so I know how the wicket is, ICC wicket. I mean, there if you hold your lines and bowl consistently, the bowler definitely gets rewarded, and that's what I did. I just had to keep bowling in the right areas and not get carried away by looking for wickets or anything. Just had to look for containing the batsman, and the wickets came on its own.
And what about this game? In a strong position, UAE restricting Afghanistan for 214.
Yeah, I mean,
you have a very good chance.
Yeah, I think 214 on this wicket is very chaseable. I think bowlers have done a very good job, fielders did a very good job, and from throughout the whole 50 overs, we set a good pace to it, and I think now the batsmen, they have a good chance to chase 214, and I think we back us to chase this down.
So it's always nice talking to you, and hope you will achieve a lot in your future upcoming games. All the best for your future.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So that was Dhruv Parasha, the young sensation in UAE. Over to you guys in the com box.
Thank you, Mudassir. Looking very good. And an excellent interview. Great words from Dhruv. As he said, they've been inspired. Lots of others will be inspired by this selection.
Well, let's quickly look at that quick recap of the first innings. It was a good start from the openers of Afghan, but in the end, it was that surprise delivery that changed things. That first breakthrough from Javadullah, getting that wicket of Riaz. And after that, there was some resistance shown from both the batters, and the poor balls were definitely taken to the cleaners, especially from the fast bowlers. Another surprising delivery from Akif Raja resulted in another wicket. He enjoyed that, celebrated that with his signature celebration. However, the experience of Rahmat Shah came to the fore yet again for Afghanistan in a situation where they needed a strong partnership. We saw that partnership between Rahmat Shah and Bahir Shah, making sure that they steady the ship for Afghanistan in the first innings. The spinners came in to bowl. They made sure that they put the pressure back on the Afghanistan batters. However, Bahir Shah was really good against the spinners until this happened. The inside edge from Rahmat Shah, that just brought in the collapse for the Afghanistan middle order against the spinners of UAE. The captain falling cheaply, and since then it was always going to be a tall task for the Afghan batters to post a decent total on the board. Wickets kept tumbling, as the spinners enjoyed their time up there in the middle. However, Gulbuddin Naib had different plans. He steadied the ship yet again for Afghanistan, brought them back into the game. Sedate start for him in the innings, but then slowly and steadily he started to play his shots all around the park. And once he gets going, it is very difficult to stop somebody like Gulbuddin Naib. Unfortunate run out of Gulbuddin Naib, who was hit on the back leg, and a brilliant throw from the Lanj Keswani resulted in that run out. Post that, it was always about cleaning the tail for UAE, and that is what they did. Wasim bringing both the fast bowlers into the attack, and they delivered the goods for UAE by taking those crucial wickets at the bottom of the batting lineup of Afghanistan. Last wicket to fall, Zubair Zuhaib taking that catch, and UAE Falcons restricting Afghanistan to 214 runs. Well, UAE will come out to bat in the second innings, the UAE Falcons, and they'll need a target of 215. Whether they'll be able to chase that or not, that is a question that remains to be answered. We'll find that out after a short break. Stay tuned.
Good afternoon and a very warm welcome back to the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It is the Dafa News UAE Falcons versus Afghanistan one-day series. The first one-day in progress, and it was the UAE Falcons who won the toss, invited Afghanistan to bat first, and that is the match situation so far. Excellent bowling performance from a young and fresh-looking UAE side, and they have restricted a high-quality Afghanistan side to a score of just 214. All out in just 47.2 overs. A true team bowling effort, especially the young spinners Mohammad Zohaib and Dhruv Prashar catching the eye with some outstanding bowling. 3 wickets for Raja Akifullah, Mohammad Jawadullah with the early strikes, 2 for 22 on the day, and then Mohammad Zohaib Zubair and Dhruv Prashar with 2 wickets apiece. So they did a very fine job. At one stage, Afghanistan were 119 for 2, but then the dismissal of Rahmat Shah caused a bit of a collapse. Gulbuddin Naib did try to steady the ship, but in the end they were knocked over for a below par score of 214. So the 2 UAE openers emerging out there in the middle. Certainly a lot will be expected of them to deliver that fast start. Joining me in the comm box to start proceedings, I have Shoaib Ahmed alongside me. Good afternoon, Shoaib.
Good afternoon, Ahmed. And welcome back to the second innings, where UAE will fancy their chances of chasing this total down. Mohammad Wasim and Sagar Kalyan are the 2 batters out there in the middle. He's no introduction, but Sagar Kalyan, watch out for him. He's a young, exciting talent. Sagar Kalyan has scored a lot of runs for his club at the domestic level. Opens the innings and very strong on the offside. With him is Mohammad Wasim, who is strong everywhere. 46 matches, 1,197 runs. This is his ODI career. Average of 26, 650s and 100 to his name. I just feel that he's not justified his talent so far in the 50 over format. However, early days in his career as well. Hopefully he can get better as he gets more exposure at the highest level.
Completely agree with you, Shoaib. He's a world-class player. Just needs to find his batting groove in the longer white ball format. Then he will certainly be unstoppable. 2 slips in place. Aggressive field setting from Hashmatullah Shahidi, deep third and deep fine leg as well in position. The 2 fielders out, and they're just reinforcing the offside as well. They had a short mid-wicket coming across to that cover point region. Make that 3 slips. Super aggressive tactics from Afghanistan, and I think that's the right approach. They have to take early wickets to inflict pressure on the UAE Falcons side.
Come on, guys.
Yes, the only way they can win this game is by taking those 10 wickets, and Afghanistan have realized that. 3 slips in place. Sagar Kalyan to face his first ball. Full delivery and very watchful on that occasion was Sagar Kalyan. Some movement in the air as well. So that will pose some challenge for Sagar.
A good start here for Yamin Ahmadzai. Had a wonderful domestic one-day season. He's forced himself into the white ball side. More of a test specialist. Has played 6 test matches for Afghanistan, but now looking to make a breakthrough the white ball formats as well, and a positive start for him, getting some swing in the air as well.
At pad there, some early jitters for Sagar Kalyan, but he's off the mark with that single. That will calm his nerves. That first run is so crucial for any batter.
Inside edge onto the pad, and yes, a big sigh of relief for Sagar. He's underway in international cricket, and Yamin Ahmadzai underway. He's right on the money. Excellent lines, excellent length. Mohammad Wasim will need to be super focused. He's bowling well. It is a high quality Afghan bowling attack.
Full delivery. Driven towards mid-on, and Wasim is off the mark straight away. Some movement in the air for Yamin, however, he's too full at the moment. Would want to correct that length and bring it around that corridor of uncertainty, the good length that we all talk about.
Absolutely, just needs to bowl maybe 2 or 3 inches outside off on that fourth stump line. The captain has given you 3 slips. You're bowling a touch too straight. Fareed Ahmed Malik, another exciting fast bowling all-rounder. He would certainly enjoy bowling on this track.
That's a good delivery and a much better leave from Sagar Kalyan. You don't get to see that a lot in white ball cricket, but that tells you how confident Sagar Kalyan is, and he knows where his off stump is.
You have to weather the storm. Yameen Ahmadzai is bowling beautifully. He's getting that ball to hoop in the air, hitting the seam. So just need to see off the shine. Then we've seen it can be hard to dislodge the set batters. Once the ball softens up, the shine wears off. On that third slip, just moving slightly wider, trying to cover more of an angle. Edged and taken. Yameen Ahmadzai. It only took him 5 deliveries to strike. Sagar Kalyan, a big waft outside off, and he's nicked off. Easy catch for the keeper.
Well, what he did on the previous ball was exactly what was needed on this delivery. Had to let it go, but this was a poor shot selection from Sagar Kalyan. Was in no position to drive that, as that edge goes into the hands of the wicket keeper. First blood drawn, first wicket down for UAE. Sagar Kalyan is out for 1, and the UAE score is 2 for 1. Well done, Sagar Kalyan, but need to do a lot better. 1 of 4 for him, 2 for 1.
Select, please. Scouting your leg. 1 to go. To go, sir.
New man in is Tanish Suri at number 3, wicketkeeper batter for UAE. Well, he'll have his work cut out. He'll have to, as Ahmed Khwaja puts it, weather the storm. Lets it go. That's another good delivery from Yameen. Excellent over. Successful one for Afghanistan. UAE are 2 for 1.
As stoic as always, Mudassar Nazar, head coach of the UAE national side, and of course the UAE Falcons, will be disappointed that Sagar Kalyan didn't quite apply himself. And Afghanistan have that early breakthrough that set them on their way. A lot of responsibility rests on the able shoulders of Mohammad Wasim.
Bilal Sami starts off with a good delivery, uppish, edged, but does it carry to the fielder at point?
I have a feeling this might have been a chance gone begging. We've seen a few dropped catches this morning in Sharjah. Squared him up. Pacey delivery from Bilal Sami. Did it carry to point? Just dropped in front of him. But an encouraging start for the former Afghanistan under-19 pacer. Tall, strapping lad. Look at that record. Brilliant list A career. Average of just 21. Looking dangerous. Down the leg side. Needs to correct his lines. Hits the seam, tall, broad-shouldered. And it is certainly going to be a test here for the UAE top order.
Sagar Kalyan was the wicket that fell in the first over. Flashy shot there, trying to drive it towards extra cover. Poor shot selection from Sagar Kalyan.
Take a look at that back leg there, Shoaib. Going out towards square leg. Expensive stroke. Not the need of the hour.
Oh, that's another good delivery. Cut him in half as the ball beats the inside edge of the bat of Wasim and reaches the keeper.
But the difference is that the Afghan pacers are taller than the UAE lads. Hitting the seam. Fantastic delivery. That nipped in very sharply. And you would be... That was just too good to hit. Tough times here for Mohammad Wasim.
Full delivery on the pads. And we'll have to wait for the umpire's signal. Yes, leg by signalled.
Perhaps overexerting here, Bilal Sami. Just needs to bowl on a good length outside off. There is enough juice in the wicket, even now, to get the batters in trouble. Tanesh Suri, his keeping was exemplary. Let's see if his batting can live up to the task. His heart must be beating at 1,000 miles per hour. But these are the moments, young man. Capture it and make a name for yourself.
He's very technically sound. That is something that we know for a fact. Tanesh Suri, he's not going to get overwhelmed by the situation. Important thing is that he stays focused out there in the middle.
Yeah, play the ball on merit. Try to play close to the body. Don't go fishing outside off. That's what they are asking you to do. 3 slips in place, and that backward point fielder very close in.
And well played, Tanesh. I think it's a good call from the think tank of UAE to send Tanesh Suri at number 3. He's an ideal number 3 for this format. Has that temperament and is very technically sound. That's the coaching staff. On the left is the head coach, Mr. Mudassir Nazar. On the right is the assistant coach, Ahmed Raza, former UAE cricketer, captain, left arm spinner. Again, that's a very good delivery. Bilal has looked lethal, dangerous and very effective out there. 2 overs gone, it's 4 for 1. Well, 2 overs, 4 for 1. As it's going to be Yamin continue. He slips in place. Quick run from Mohammad Wasim. He's very quick between the wickets. The quickest in the UAE.
Wickets in the UAE, but I'm not sure about that single, Shoaib. With a clean collect. Could have been in a spot of bother there.
So leg, please.
I think he hit it much better than he expected. Clean pick up and throw could have had him in trouble. Ahmed Zai bowling beautifully out here. Great lines, good pace. And he's testing the UAE top order.
The edge. Ball moving laterally on that wicket. And, well, it's festival time. And it's Christmas Day here. And everywhere in the world, in fact. What do you do when you're working and it's Christmas? You bring Christmas to the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Mr. Biju Kavil Matthew there enjoying the work and the festivities as well.
Oh, absolutely. Merry Christmas to all those who are celebrating. And Mr. Biju certainly is bringing some mirth, bringing some life. And doing a great job as well on the camera.
edge yet again, but doesn't carry to the slip fielder.
Yeah, well played by Tanish. Soft hands. Made sure he didn't go hard at the ball. That's the right approach there. You can see fully stacked. Gulbuddin Naib at first slip, Rahmat Shah at second. They're certainly hunting the outside edge of the UAE top order batters. Already got one victim in the form of Sagar Kalyan.
The pads this time nicely worked away. This should be 2 runs easy with Wasim and Tanish. Yes, and 2 runs is what they'll get. So Tanish is off the mark with those 2 runs.
Very nicely played. Let Yamin Ahmadzai bowl straighter. Just tucked around the corner. Square leg is vacant. There's only a short mid-wicket in the ring on the leg side, so that was always going to be runs. Rahul Chopra, deep in thought, would be excellent choice in that middle order. He's a very good player, technically sound, and enjoys batting in the second innings. He's a bit of a run chase specialist.
We do like to call him the king of run chases here in the UAE. He'll have a big role to play. His target of 215 when he comes out to bat. As of now, the focus is on Tanish. That's another peach of a delivery. Corker from Yamin.
Fabulous bowling. He's getting that ball to nip prodigiously off this Sharjah deck. And full credit to the curators and the ground staff. They've produced a very sporting wicket here. It's assisted the spinners and the seamers alike. So far, Yamin Ahmadzai is proving to be absolutely unplayable. Of course, they relayed the centre square for this season at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, and it has certainly produced a lot more attacking cricket, a lot more dynamic cricket, Shoaib.
Yes, it has got everything for everyone. If you're a bowler, you've got some purchase and carry off the wicket. If you're a batter, if you apply yourself, you've got runs on that wicket to score. Nicely lets it go. Well done, Tanish. And a brilliant over from Yamin comes to an end. 3 overs gone. UAE are 7 for 1.
Well, good to see Rahul Chopra padded up, so certainly do expect him in the centre, hopefully a lot later. Al Sami will continue from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end. Oh, that's a big wide down the leg side. Freebies for the Falcons, 5 of them.
And not the best of starts to this over from Bilal Sami. That was a poor delivery. No chance for the wicketkeeper to even get close to the ball. Had a smile on his face. Let's quickly look at that replay again of that wide delivery. No chance whatsoever. The ball just kept going away from the wicketkeeper as the ball reached the ropes in no time.
It just came out wrong out of the wrist itself. Perhaps attempting an in-swinger. Couldn't quite execute. Ball damn! What a delivery from Bilal Sami. Right through the gate of the UAE Falcons captain. Second wicket down.
What a delivery, what a comeback from Bilal Sami. After bowling that big wide, he's got this one to seam in to the right-handed Wasim. Big gap between bat and pad. And wicket number 2 falls for UAE. It's the captain who's walking back, who's dejected, disappointed, and rightly so. That was a poor defensive stroke from Wasim. Let's look at that again. Big gap between bat and pad and a quick delivery from Bilal. By the time the bat came down, the stumps were already disturbed. Wasim walks back. It's 12 for 2.
Next time. Middle.
New man in for UAE Falcons is Mayank Chaudhary. At number 4. Ahmed, you've seen him bat.
Technically sound, very strong on the offside. Let's see if he can get going this afternoon, because Bilal Sami and Yameen Ahmadzai are in fine bowling form indeed. But Mayank, if he can get a start, he's a bit of a nervous starter. If he can get settled, he has all the shots. Really good on the square cut, pulls the ball well. Certainly has impressed the UAE national team setup. Let's hope he can post a meaningful score.
Well, using his feet, and he's just helped it on its way. Another poor delivery from Bilal, but Mayank won't be complaining. He's off the mark with a 4.
Well, on your international debut, you dream of a full delivery on your pads, and beautifully glanced by Mayank. Al-Sami bowling with a lot of heat, but a bit inconsistent. Once again, firing it down the leg side and nicely tucked away for 4.
Important runs for UAE Falcons now. First that big wide. Now this boundary of the pads. Oh, Mayank. Quick and outside off this time from Bilal. Much better.
He needs to stick to that off-stump channel. Mohammad Wasim, well, I dare say that's just an unplayable ball, Shoaib. Very hard to really pick faults in that one. It seamed in sharply, and Bilal Sami has that pace. 140 clicks plus.
Well, it was a great delivery, no doubt about that. But as you rightly mentioned, it was the pace that troubled Wasim. He was late on that shot. Delivery. Hesitant, Mayank. Not sure whether to leave the ball or play. Found somewhere in the middle.
Well, they call it the art of leaving the ball. It certainly is an art. You need to be very assured of your off stump, very assured of your guard. That's where perhaps the UAE batters have been a bit unsure. Just prodding at the ball outside off. You have to play close to the body, much like Tanish did in the previous over. Let them bowl at you rather than you coming at them. And anything wide of off, just let it go. Plenty of time. It's only a target of 215. There is no hurry. Just occupy the crease and look to bat for time. Right now, there is literally nobody on the leg side in the ring except the short mid-on. Acres of space, if you can manage it.
A big gap on the onside because you've got 3 fielders in the slip cordon. Expect that big gap. Just using his feet yet again. Mayank slips, gets back in time. Interesting to see him walk down the track and use his feet against somebody like Bilal. End of the 4th over. It's 16 for 2. Going to be Yamin to continue. 2 overs, 5 runs conceded. and he's got a wicket to his name as well. Sagar Kalyan gets another one. Oh, there's a bat. There is bat, otherwise that could have been very, very close. Mayank Chaudhary living a charmed life. In fact, it's Tanish who's the man in question.
That was late on that one, on the back foot. Look at the shape on that beautiful delivery. He's getting that ball to swing away from the middle stump line. That can be quite tough to handle. Anisuri resolute at the crease, playing with a straight bat, and that worked for him. Inside edge onto the pad. I'm showing another delivery, the in-dipper. Ahmadzai exhibiting all his skills and get that ball to swing away from the right-hander. And incoming delivery as well. That's why this man has represented Afghanistan at test level. Very skillful with the new ball. Concerned expressions in the UAE dugout.
No need,
Mohammad Zubair did a wonderful job with the ball. He'll be hoping he won't have to bat.
Not ball. But he lets it go, Tanish. He was very watchful.
One for the over.
He realizing the length and not offering a shot. One for the over, signalled by the umpire, Mr. Akbar Ali.
Change of length caught Tanish by surprise. Kept his eye on the ball and going underneath it very efficiently. The good exhibition of fast bowling from Yameen Ahmadzai, working hard. It is the early afternoon here in Sharjah, a bit stifling.
Lets it go this time. Wing in the air for Yameen, but needs to get close to the off stump. That's where he induced an edge from Sagar Kalyan. This time it was way too wide and Tanish lets it go. What partnership can be made, should be made for UAE. Nasir Nazar will have a keen nazar on the proceedings.
Well, he was a high quality top order batter himself in his prime. Will certainly have a lot of knowledge to impart on these young UAE batters on how to apply yourself facing the new ball. Oh, that's a ripper. Look at that movement off the seam. Left him late and beaten all ends up.
That is the ball that we were discussing. That is where Yameen needs to be bowling a lot more. I know it's easier said than done. But that is an excellent delivery. Beaten all ends up. Unlucky, Yameen, that he couldn't get an edge of Tanish's bat, because that ball definitely deserved a wicket.
Well, that went like a leg break, Shoaib. But at 135, 140 clicks, and Rahmanullah Gurbaz in the chairman's box. Good to see him out there.
Two cricketers on that screen. Rahmanullah Gurbaz, of course, the superstar from Afghanistan. And with him on the left is a recently inducted UAE cricketer, Khalid Shah. Made his debut.
Well, Mr. Abdul Latif Ayubi on Gurbaz's left is also a very prolific club cricketer here. So that's three cricketers. I'd like to correct you, Shoaib. Good to see Khalid Shah and Rahmanullah Gurbaz. Deep conversation. They might be facing off each other in the T20I series.
Quite possible. Khalid Shah on the left is also an administrator, works for the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. That is a dream job to have.
That's a dream opening pairing. Left hand, right hand. Two daredevils together. I'd love to see them bat.
I think they've played in the same team, the Abu Dhabi T10, if I'm not wrong. Short ball, lets it go. Take a run. We'll have to look out for the umpire's signal. Wide signalled by Asif Iqbal, who's also the birthday boy today.
Well, happy birthday to him, and what an incredible stop there from the wicketkeeper. That looked well out of his reach, leaping and just about getting a glove on it. Look at that, brilliant athleticism, and certainly saved 4 runs for his side. There's a short pitch delivery. Al Sami from the Sharjah Cricket Academy and is certainly getting a lot of bounce from this Sharjah deck. Different kind of bowler to Yameen Ahmadzai. Likes to bang the ball in short, get that extra rise. When he pitches it up, like that pitch over delivery he bowled to Wasim, he can be very dangerous indeed.
I was just trying to surprise the batter there with that short delivery, Bilal. Oh, nicely played. Beautiful timing on that one. No need to run for that when you can place the ball the way Tanish Suri has done. What a shot.
Absolutely glorious. The key is balance. Look at the way he just stepped into that shot. Check drive and plenty of gaps on the offside. That is absolutely picture perfect from young Tanish Suri. Beautifully put away. No chance on this wonderfully maintained Sharjah outfield. 4 runs.
Wait on.
Nicely played again. Good ball. Good comeback from Bilal. Getting that length right, and equally well played by Tanish as well. He's very watchful, very focused. That's good news for UAE Falcons, because they need somebody like that to anchor the innings in a target like this. 215 runs. You want one of the batters to play till the end.
Looking very compact. In close to the body, as I mentioned earlier. Rock solid. Strike rate does not matter for now. Just stepping into that drive nicely, but straight to the mid-off fielder.
Well, it's Christmas Day, and it's also a birthday for this gentleman on your screens, Mr. Asif Iqbal, celebrating his 21st birthday. Not too sure about that, but birthday wishes.
I think that was just an estimate from you.
Well, yes, one of the most experienced umpires in the UAE circuit, Mr. Asif Iqbal. You a very happy birthday.
Better delivery there from Bilal Sami, trying to target the stumps, bowling a bit fuller. Tanish looking pretty decent. Yes, Asif Iqbal. Many happy returns of the day.
Where's the party tonight?
That's a very good question. We'll certainly get in touch with him after the game. He's a bit busy right now, Shoaib.
Last ball of the Bilal Sami over, and it's a ripper of a delivery. What a delivery to end the over. Tanish was surprised, and so were we in the com box. A dot ball, 6 overs done, 22 for 2.
Leg stump. Scouting leg. Middle. Scouting middle.
Yameen Ahmadzai to continue on the Bukhater end. Nicely played by Mayank. Taking his hand off the bat handle just to establish that control. And taking a look at that previous delivery, Shoaib. Absolute corker. Look at that bounce and serious seam movement.
It was not all that short as well, that ball. And that is why Tanish was a bit surprised with that delivery. It just took off from where it pitched. Survives. Again, using his feet, shuffling across. This has been Very unusual sight from Mayank. We don't see that normally, but today he's come out with a plan that he's going to use his feet and move around the crease.
Yeah, rightly spotted. He ended up standing exactly on that off-stump line. So certainly trying to shuffle, get closer to the ball maybe. But Yamin Ahmadzai, brilliant spell. 3.2 overs, only 5 runs conceded. A lot of playing and missing in that. And the wicket of Sagar Kalyan as well. Slow progress for the Falcons.
Oh, worked away again, played it fine. Not a bad shot, but too much of risk involved from Mayank. Shuffling across, it was on the middle stump. He still managed to get enough bat onto it. Will give him a lot of confidence and will give UAE Falcons 4 runs.
That was close indeed. Once again, that big step across the stumps came in handy. Nicely turned towards fine leg once again. There was a fielder in place, but just couldn't get around to it. Couple of boundaries. Certainly needs to be a lot more still at the crease. Otherwise he might get in trouble. Leg before.
And using his feet and placing it towards covers a misfield. And they'll take a run. That's good running between the wickets. Mayank continues to use his feet to his advantage.
Working for him so far. Creating new angles. Trying to get closer to the ball. This time just a half shimmy down the track. Good push into the covers. Rear side, a misfield. I think he'll be quite pleased to be at the non-striker's end for now, because Yamin Ahmadzai is on song.
Catches the goal. It's between the two fielders. Well, they just had a big gap between the second and the third slip, and the ball has bisected those two fielders and reached the deep third. However, it's only going to be a single.
Got squared up. Once again rearing from a good length. Great delivery from Ahmadzai. And Tanish Suri tried as he can, couldn't avoid it. Well, the rub of the green going with the young wicket-keeper. Tried to play it as late as possible. This is superb bowling. So far so good for Tanish Suri though.
In fact, it was a gully fielder after the two slips. There you go, big gap. And using his feet. I like this approach from Mayank, and it's worked for him so far. A dot ball to end the over. 7 overs bowled, 28 for 2.
Bilal continuing, good delivery outside off stump. There was a lot of width on that, and Tanish Suri was going for that drive through the offside. Doesn't connect all that well. A dot ball. Good start here for the Afghanistan team. They've picked up a couple of wickets. There is some crowd pouring in as well. Watch the action and catch all their heroes live in action. A good delivery outside of stump. Once again trying to go for that drive. This is a very aggressive field set. I like the field setting from the Afghanistan captain. He's got a couple of slips, a gully in place. He's enticing the batters to go for that drive. That delivery. Movement away from him. That will cause a few problems for the UAE batters.
Pending 214, they need to attack. They have got a couple of wickets here. All partnership flourishing between Tanish and Mayank. Very cautious, especially youngster Tanish Suri. Big platform alongside him is a new entry in UAE Falcon. Mayank, he has been rewarded for his brilliant form in the domestic circuit.
A good delivery outside off stump once again. Probably expecting the ball to come to him. Just went away rather. And you're right, Tanisuri is a very talented batter. He has been rewarded for all his hard work in the Under-19 Asia Cup. Oh, he's bowled him. Inside edge. Onto the stumps. A very unlucky dismissal. We were talking about how good Tanisuri has been. But he's been very unlucky on that occasion. Full delivery onto the stumps.
Strikes for the second time in this game. Bilal away from the body. A fuller delivery. Inside edge and on his middle stump here. Poor shot selection led to the fall of Tanish Suri. The partnership which was looking good for UAE Falcon comes to an end. Boy, Tanish Suri managing 7 of 26 balls. UAE Falcon losing the third wicket, 28 runs on board. Third wicket going down of Tanish Suri, and in comes one more talented run machine, the domestic circuit, as we all call him, king of chase, Rahul Chopra, right hand batter. Beside him is Mayank Chaudhary, still out there in the middle.
Yeah, Rahul Chopra is very, very talented. He is a very confident player as well. That's what I like about him, his confidence, his attitude towards the game. Oh, and he's been welcomed with a peach of a delivery. Fuller and moving away. What a brilliant delivery that was to Rahul Chopra first up.
Afghan bowlers enjoying their outing with the ball. What a welcome for Rahul Chopra. A bit fuller, slight movement, nowhere near the ball. Got surprised.
Look at that. Smile on his face. That sheepish smile from Rahul Chopra. Talk about the action from Bilal. He's got a very smooth action and gets that seam movement, the movement in the air as well, takes it away from the right-hander.
Keeping it simple, and rightly said, smooth action, very good wrist position. Successful over from Bilal comes to an end. 8 overs done. UAE Falcons 28 for the loss of 3.
Two left-arm spinners on your screen, Nilansh Keswani and Ahmed Raza. Ahmed Raza, former UAE captain. And to his left is Nilansh Keswani, an upcoming talent. He was a brilliant spinner, left-arm spinner, and a very good fielder. We saw a few catches taken as well. Look at that current run rate at the moment. They're going at 3.5, required just under 4.5. So a lot of work to be done, especially by these two on the crease now.
Loud appeal, and the finger goes up. It again, making a mistake, trying to play across the line. Nowhere near the ball. Easy decision for Akbar Ali. Wicket number 4 going down for UAE Falcon.
That was a very good delivery on the stumps. Mayank trying to go across the line like you mentioned. Nowhere near the ball. Look at that shuffle. That hasn't been working for him. He hasn't done that in the past, and that was as plumb as it gets. Easy decision for Akbar Ali. And another one falls for the UAE. They're falling like a pack of cards here. Mayank Kumar gone after scoring 9 of 11 deliveries. 4th wicket down, 28 on the board.
यार क्यों तंग कर रहे हो यार राइट पे जाओ ना
Batter in is Samal Udawatha, the talented middle order player, making his way into the side.
3 slips for the left-hander. Good captaincy. And the first ball, golden duck. Impressive stuff from the fast bowler. Yamin continues in this game. Half of the side of UAE Falcon back in the hut.
That was a brilliant delivery. Full angling away from the left-hander. And Samal Udawatha trying to go for that drive first up. That was a very expansive drive, and look at that. Straight into the hands of Gulbadin Naib. No mistakes whatsoever. A very, very short stay here for Samal Udawatha. He's checked out before he could check in. First ball duck for him. 5th wicket down, 28 on the board. The Falcons under a lot of trouble now.
Even if you're in trouble, the camera on you, the smiles come back.
Captain Mohammad Wasim will be under a bit of pressure. Team is not doing too well at the moment.
It's a new batter, Dhruv Parashar. Had a good game with the ball in the first innings. Now it's time. Get some runs. Not 2, not 3, 4 men in the slip. On a hat-trick, Yamin runs in. Dhruv Parashar on strike. What a delivery. Somehow he manages to the wood on the ball. Excellent bowling. The new ball on display from Afghanistan bowlers.
Yeah, that was a brilliant delivery, especially being a hat-trick delivery. He made sure that he bowled it on the stumps. Let's have those 2 wickets that led up to the hat-trick. That was the first one. Very easy decision for the umpire. That looked plumped in front. Look at that. Outside edge and straight into the hands of the first slip. That was 2 very good deliveries. And he bowled the third one also really well. Was on the stumps, but Dhruv Parashar just managed to get his bat down in time.
We were trying out too many things. Extra has been added. Undoubtedly, 2 fast bowlers bowling brilliantly, but has been an ordinary short selection from the batter of UAE Falcon. Captain Mohammad Wasim, Tanis Suri, Sagar Kalyan, Mayank Chaudhary and Samal Udawatha all playing an ordinary shots. Tough times. Captain Mohammad Wasim. Bowlers doing a pretty good job in the first innings. Trouble. Not able to build a partnership here. Added Dhruv Parashar. To Parashar and nicely managed. Though he was in an awkward position, somehow he manages to connect it well. Going past that fine leg, a much needed boundary off the mark. Parashar with that 4.
Well, he'll take that. Wasn't convincing. I don't think he was trying to play it there. That was a surprise delivery. Hurried onto him and got some bat onto it, and that was running away. Good pace here from Yamin. 5 wickets down, 29 on the board. Afghanistan have clearly got a hold of this game.
Wouldn't matter if 1 or 2 boundaries past the thick outside edge. Looking good. Right arm fast bowler Yamin, 3 wickets to his name. And a bit full up. It's straight down the ground. Chased by the fielder. Ball just slowing down. Running hard. Dhruv and Rahul Chopra. 3 runs have been taken. Though he has got a couple of wickets. At the end, he leads 7 runs in this over.
That was a very good shot. Fuller length delivery, and Dhruv tried to play it as straight as possible. Look at that. And look at that running between the wickets. Both of them are fresh out there and are good runners between the wicket. Take that third one quite easily at the end. Some runs coming in for UAE. That will ease the pressure. Rahul yet to get off the mark. One more delivery to go in this over.
Last time in this over, runs in Yamin. It's Rahul Chopra on strike. Let it go. Good over. Double strike in this over of Yamin. UAE Falcons struggling. At the end of over number 9 is 36 for the loss of 5.
Middle.
Two bowlers used so far. Yamin picked up 3 and Bilal has picked up 2. Brilliant bowling by the fast bowlers. Bilal to continue. Oh, that's a little too straight. Dhruv once again pushes towards the onside. Square leg will come into play. They'll manage to pick up a couple of runs.
The young lad getting those runs. Though he was not in a comfortable position, but he'll take those couple of runs. Fast bowlers. Exceptional job with the new ball for Afghanistan.
We always thought there was something in this wicket for the fast bowlers. That tinge of green really helped them. They used the conditions really well, better than the UAE bowlers, I would say now, after looking at the second innings. And the 2 fast bowlers who have been used so far by Afghanistan, both of them have picked up 5 wickets already.
Experienced side. Advantage of the new ball. And for UAE Falcons, the learning phase. A new team, young boys need to fight. They need to put up a show here. Look at that swing. Around 2 p.m. Look like he's bowling in the morning, early morning conditions.
A very good seam movement there. That's a brilliant delivery. Look at that. Away from the right-hander. In fine form here. Al has bowled some wonderful deliveries. Already bowled a maiden over as well. Picked up 2 wickets. His partner at the other end, Yamin, has picked up 3 already.
Nicely managed. Feet movement is there. Technically sound batter. Positive sign. UAE Falcon. Partnership here. At the other end, experienced Rahul Chopra yet to get off the mark. Getting bowling performance.
They can afford to take their time. They've got a lot of overs to go. It's just about building a partnership, forging a partnership between these two especially. There's another wicket and they'll be in deep waters. Both of them have the ability to bat long. They have the temperament to do that as well. And they will get some loose deliveries, just like this previous one down the leg side, wide delivery. So it has to be partnership which is required at the moment.
Absolutely. Longer format, you need to spend some quality time. You will get ordinary deliveries of extras we have seen in the last couple of overs. The bowlers trying too hard, trying something special here. Down the leg, the previous delivery. 100 is not a big problem. The only issue is that wicket column.
Leading edge once again, not comfortable here, Dhruv. As soon as Bilal has pitched it on the stumps, that seam movement taking it away from him and inducing that leading edge. Very lucky there was no fielder there. Otherwise, could have been another wicket here for UAE.
The tech hard bowling on the seam, the fast bowlers of Afghanistan. Good to see youngster calm and collective, flying himself on the surface, very focused.
That's what you need to do. You need to be focused, especially against quality outswing bowling. Look at that once again. Bilal cannot believe how he's not getting that outside edge.
Just moving a bit away from Dhruv Parasha. Very watchful. Out of the way at the last moment. The right channel. Right swing. Still the bowlers are getting the support from the surface.
Yeah, he's bowling a very good line and length here. Right in that area of uncertainty, as we say. Getting the ball to move away from the batter as well. Dhruv is in double mind at the moment, not sure to go on the back foot or the front foot. Better convincing shot through the covers. Not trying to hit it, just placed it perfectly. Gets a couple more runs. These runs will give him more confidence. Runs to end the over. 10 overs done, 41 for 5.
The end of the power play. Afghanistan were in a strong position. Two batters, Sagar Kalyan, the new entry. A thick outside edge, an easy catch taken by the wicketkeeper. An ordinary shot from the captain was seen nowhere near the ball. And a couple of boundaries from Tanish Suri. The youngster was looking good. So was Mayank. He managed a couple of boundaries. Then an ordinary shot. Poor shot selection had led to the fall of those 5 wickets. Good to see. Still 4 slips in position, backing his fast bowlers.
Yeah, very aggressive field set. Why not? You've picked up his 5 wickets already, the fast bowlers, and you give them a lot of confidence with putting in those slip fielders. Kulwuddin Naib has been in actions. He's picked up a catch. Very good field setup and good bowling from Yamin. He's picked up 3 wickets already. Was on the verge of a hat-trick as well.
Now the appeal coming into Rahul Chopra. The height might saved Rahul Chopra.
Yeah, that was a very good delivery. Now coming in with the angle, not moving away as he's been doing so. Setting him up. That's what he was doing. That delivery just kept on going. Rahul was playing for the swing. Very lucky. Slightly high on that occasion.
Outside edge. He continues to excel with the new ball. Yamin getting better of Rahul Chopra. The struggle comes to an end without troubling the scorers. Needs to walk back to the pavilion.
That's another good wicket from Yamin. He's getting that extra bit of bounce. We were talking about extra bounce in the first innings, and these Afghan bowlers are certainly generating that extra bit of bounce. Look at that. Got the outside edge, high on the bat, almost on his glove there, and a very good catch taken behind the stumps by the wicketkeeper. That is another big blow for UAE Falcons. Rahul Chopra, 6th ball duck for him. 6 wicket down, 41 on the board.
So if I'm a boundary na rasam. If it is there, then I will.
But my thoughts.
No.
As a position, I'll favor myself.
Oh. Fewer than 5 also.
One after the other batter back in the dugout, and in comes hero from Asia Cup Under 19, Ayan Afzal Khan, out there in the middle. 26 games, 450 runs, 350s to his 94, the highest unbeaten against West Indies. Surprise waiting for Ayan Afzal Khan.
Well, that smile tells it all, doesn't it? That was a peach of a delivery. Nothing much Ayan could do. Those kind of deliveries early in your innings is always very difficult. Look at that. Coming in and then just moving away at the last moment. Very close to the outside edge. Whiskers away from the off stump. What a delivery that is to Ayan Afzal Khan.
Modern day cricket, but we are witnessing a test match field here. 4 slips, point, short cover. Bowling as if he's bowling in the nets, keeping that cone and bowling on the same area continuously.
That's what fast bowlers do. They bowl if you need to be successful, if you can pick up wickets, and need to make sure that you're very consistent. Field setup Mudassir Ali was talking about. He's got a fine leg on the boundary rope. Don in catching position. No mid-off. He's got a cover, point, deep third, and 4 slip fielders in position. So perfect field setup for the fast bowler.
Was in the air but managed to put in the gap, chased by the fielder. Off the mark with those couple of runs, Ayan Afzal Khan. Slowly, end of over number 11, UAE Falcon moves to 43 for the loss of 6.
Badina so slip pagwad.
Having a good time because Afghanistan is in a strong position. They have got 6 wickets of UAE Falcon chasing the target of 215. Bit of bother, 43 on board. Gulbadin, first change has been introduced by the captain. You can see sticking with the medium pace bowlers.
Rightly so. The fast bowlers, medium paces have done really well. They've picked up 6 of the wickets. So he's persisting with another fast bowler, Gulbadin Naib. He was injured, got hit on his knee, right above his knee. I think it's all well now. He's a strong lad. Bowling from the far end. Pressure on strike, first delivery. Very unsure there, Dhruv. I think that ball didn't do as much as Dhruv was expecting it to. Just left it alone. No movement, I thought.
Offered and nicely placed through the offside ball, racing towards the fence. 4 runs for Dhruv and more runs for UAE Falcon.
That was a convincing shot from Dhruv Prasher. Full width offered, and Dhruv Prasher gets on one knee, places it perfectly through the covers, gets it from the middle of the bat. That's a very, very convincing shot. Look at that. That'll take away all the nerves, all the pressure that was built in the previous few overs. Gentle medium is Gulbadin Naib. Prasher looks at ease now.
Wait.
Good comeback delivery. So that he gets a little more straighter, not allowing any width to Dhruv Prasher.
made a mistake and full advantage taken by Dhruv couple of deliveries ago. Really watching this encounter between UAE Falcon and Afghanistan. Dhruv and Ayan, the youngsters, trying to build up a partnership in the air, falling in no man's land.
I think Dhruv is not very comfortable when the ball is bowled on his hips or on his sort of rib area. That is something the Afghan bowlers can probably look at. He's played a few very uncomfortable shots when the ball has been bowled on that areas. So that's one area that Afghan bowlers can target, and one area for Dhruv to really improve on. Otherwise, I think he's looked solid. He's got good technique and he's leaving the balls nicely.
A good point, Rashid, there. If they can get one short mid-wicket fielder, that might help the bowler. These two youngsters were brilliant in the recently concluded Asia Cup Under 19. It's a tough task, but nothing is impossible.
And straight away we see for Gulbuddin Naib, who doesn't have all that pace that Bilal and Yameen have. He's taken away a couple of slips. They've been placed on the offside and a shot square leg in position. That's a good delivery. Slightly short of length. Will be a dot ball to end over number 12. 48 for 6 UAE.
It's coming left arm off.
Well overs, 48 for the loss of 6. This is a double change. The Bukhatir end. New bowler, left arm medium fast, Fareed, bowling to Dhruv. So double change, Fareed Ahmed Malik for the first time in this game. 2 slips in position. Drive. Nowhere near the ball, no feet movement this time from Dhruv Parasha.
A good start for Fareed Ahmed Malik. He's got the pace as well, and angling that ball away from the right-hander. He's got a brilliant delivery that comes into the right-hander. That's something that Dhruv Parasha needs to be careful about. At the moment, I think Dhruv has looked very comfortable with balls outside the off stump. He's looked to go for that drive. He's played them well. He's left them alone really nicely. So it's just the deliveries that are too straight for him on the rib cage.
Testing times against the left arm fast bowler. Good team. The batters struggled in the first innings. The bowlers came out in the second innings, all blazing guns. Dhruv and Ayan out there in the middle, but what a pitch of delivery from Fareed.
That really took off from the surface. I got that extra zip. Now it looks like the first delivery was a loosener from Fareed Ahmed Malik. He's warmed up. He's bowling quicker now. That was a very good delivery. Dhruv needs to be careful. That in-dipper from him, that can cause problems for Dhruv.
Slight error on the pads.
Good bowling,
Spent some time Dhruv Parasha. So far, he has been good. The other batters, where they struggled. This is why smile comes on everyone's faces whenever there is a camera.
Yeah, I'm always smiling, not like you. Merry Christmas to all the viewers and everybody watching.
Just waiting for that Santa Claus gift for this Christmas. Merry Christmas to all of our viewers, and Afghanistan doing a pretty good job. So is Dhruv Parashar for UAE Falcons, the young lad fighting hard, staying out there in the middle. So far, he looks good.
Yeah, Dhruv is certainly looking good out there. Like I said, he's very comfortable with deliveries outside off stump. He's he's got good technique behind him. The only thing at the moment I haven't seen with Dhruv Parashar is he's not moving his feet as much as he should be. Playing from his crease, that can be a problem. Otherwise, I think he's played some wonderful shots. Oh, that's the in dipper I was talking about. That's a wonderful delivery. That was swinging in the air, and Dhruv is very, very lucky.
This is where they are at their best. A surprise delivery. All of a sudden, that in deeper, fuller. Luckily, no inside edge. Going on to the stumps here. Excellent bowling from Farid. His first over, looking for his first wicket.
And I just feel that as the over is progressing, he's gaining in his pace. The first delivery was a loosener, then the second one was a little quicker than that, and this one, the last delivery that we just saw, was the quickest of the lot, and that had a lot of movement in the air as well. One more delivery to go.
The good over starts with a maiden, Farid Ahmed Malik. Dhruv survives. UAE Falcons 48 for the loss of 6 at the end of over number 13. Gulbadeen from Sharjah Cricket Stadium, and Ayan and Dhruv out there in the middle. Early day, especially for Dhruv, all of a sudden from under 19 playing on the big platform. Started off really well. He bowled well in the first innings. Now he's surviving out there in the middle.
Absolutely, it's a big platform for somebody like Dhruv Parashar, who's done, like you mentioned, he was very good with the ball in the first innings, and now he's been the top scorer so far, just 16 runs. He's got a very able partner at the other end, Ayan Afzal Khan, who's a very confident batter, especially in the longer format. Plays really well. I think he will have the ability to take it long. And another man who's very talented with the bat is Nilansh Keswani on your screens now. Very good player, I would say, in terms of confidence, attitude, and the way he's picked up his game in the recent past. Oh, that's another good delivery. That one got that extra bit of bounce.
The single has been taken. These two negotiating the pace. Swing nicely. It hurt on the previous delivery. A bouncer. Ayan. Stoppage of play. It's not looking good. In pain. Young Ayan Afzal Khan.
Yeah, that doesn't look very good for Ayan. He looks like he's in a lot of trouble there. That will not be a good sign for UAE cricket because he's a key member. Look at that extra bit of bounce and no idea where the ball went. Hit him on his thumb, I think.
Awkward bounce. Young boy in trouble, Ayan Afzal Khan. Treatment from Manish. All set. Getting ready, Ayan Afzal Khan. Magic spray doing wonders. 49 inching closer to that team milestone. 6 wickets down. Partnership between these two, Dhruv and Ayan Afzal Khan. To see these two youngsters applying themselves out there in the middle. Stoppage of play. It's a good time to take a drinks break here. 13.3 overs, 49 for the loss of 6. We'll also dive into a short break and it will be double change. It will be Ali Yunus and Ahmed Khwaja.
Well, the wonderful sights and sounds of the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. We have dubbed it the home of cricket in the UAE for a very special reason. A world record holding venue, 247 one-day internationals. We've seen test matches, we've seen franchise tournaments being played here, and this was the center square being relaid at the start of the season. That you can see the project started in the summer of 2023. Lengthy process, took about 2.5-3 months. Since then, the quality and value and level of cricket has gone up a serious notch, and full credit to all the parties involved. The Sharjah cricket management really put the hard yards in. It's not an easy task to relay these wickets, but they've certainly produced very exciting cricket. Of course, the upgraded lights here as well. Well, very unique venue now, a truly world-class facility that is the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, and all set for some top-level international cricket action, and of course the IL T20 coming up next month as well. Gulbuddin Naib in swinger, big appeal, and the umpire gives a shake of the head. Ali Yunus, that was close.
Mighty close. Mighty close. Maybe, as Dhruv is suggesting, missing the leg stump, going down, but the appeal suggested that it might have hit the leg stump. We'll have a look at it one more time. It's pitched in line, maybe an inside edge or maybe going down. So in the end, we'll say a good decision by the umpire. The benefit always goes to the batter, and that's a good decision made by Asif Iqbal. Again, good bowling, good solid batting by Dhruv. He's really been impressive, not with the bat but with the ball also. Earlier he got some wickets for his team, and now he's looking good as a batter. Very solid technique he has.
Yeah, he looks an organised batter. Likes to play off the back foot. Maybe he got himself in a bit of trouble against the short pitch delivery. He's a very tall lad. It's quite rare to see a ball rear up from a good length to him. It's fishing at that one, and Gulbuddin Naib, how beautifully is he bowling, mixing up the in-swingers with the one going away from the right-hand batter. So, end of the 14th over, UAE Falcons in a spot of bother here, 49 for 6. Hashmatullah Shahidi, the captain of Afghanistan, enjoying a cuppa, and Fareed Ahmed Malik with an absolute beauty going across Ayan Afzal Khan.
Wonderful seam bowling from both ends. The area that they bowl at, that's experience for you. That's quality, that's pure skill from Afghan bowlers. Knew it from the start that it will be tough for the batters, but still you needed to be in the right areas. And that's where the difference is. Afghan bowlers with that experience and quality and skill, they bowled in the right areas. That is why they have UAE 49 for 6, clearly struggling in this game. Now it depends on Ayan how he takes this inning along. Again, beaten outside the off stump. It's all about learning at this level. Don't worry.
Well, Ali Yunus, I did want to ask you exactly that. But how come we saw for the UAE bowlers, Jawadullah, Akif Al-Raja, they bowled well, but they got nowhere near the same movement, bounce and swing that we are seeing from the Afghan pacers. At a technical level, what have you analysed and what have you seen?
To start off with, you have to find the right area and the channel, which Afghan bowlers did, Yamin and Bilal early on. Second, they had extra bit of pace behind them. They were consistent. That's the three differences that I have witnessed so far between the two fast bowling attacks, again outside the off stump. And then there's a difference in the batting approach also. So all these things are a difference. Of course, Afghanistan is a quality side. They've beaten some big sides recently. They're high on confidence. So we were expecting this, but not 6 wickets down in first 10 overs. Ahmed, we were hoping that UAE will fight back, at least till the end.
Absolutely, but Yamin Ahmadzai, he had very different plans altogether. His cricketing hero is Pakistan's test fast bowler Mohammad Asif, and you can see glimpses of him in his bowling action. Very chest on, gets that seam movement, very accurate, produce the results. Playing outside the line of the ball there. Ayan Afzal Khan certainly not enjoying the angle produced by Farid Ahmed Malik. Yet to concede a run in 9 legal deliveries.
That's control that we've been talking about. The quality also. He's got that strong wrist. He has that ability to hit that seam on regular occasion. That is why he has played international cricket and he's been successful to some extent. More he plays, more exposure he will get. But what conditions, wonderful conditions for the fast bowlers. We're into the 15th over and still 3 slips in place.
Wide.
Slightly wayward there from Farid Ahmed Malik. You're absolutely right. He's a regular part of the Afghanistan ODI and T20I sides. Has become backup to Fazlul Haq Farooqi. He's pacey, and we've seen in the past he's a combative cricketer. He enjoys the challenge of international cricket and certainly has the raw skills swinging the ball and has that 135, 140 clicks sort of pace as well.
Good to see Ayan fighting back. As you said, Farid is a competitor. So is this boy on your screen. Seen him play the 19 Asia Cup. Such a competitor. He never gives up. That's the quality. He led the side very well. His own performance was wonderful, both with the bat, ball and his captaincy spot on. I'm sure he will make it big in UAE cricket.
Oh, he's certainly a lion-hearted cricketer, Ayan Afzal Khan. And Ali Yunus, we are also getting into the Christmas spirit a bit. Well, our director, Mr. Shahid, is playing a prank on us, and I'm ever willing to play alongside. Do you want to don the cap as well? Your wonderful haircut, I think you don't want to mess that up.
Looks good on you, Ahmed. Oh, swinging in the air. Swinging in the air. Runs for the roof. 2 or maybe look to get 3. Yes, they come back for the 3rd. Good running between the wickets.
End of the 15th over. UAE Falcons just about moving along. 54 for 6. Well, that picture tells the story. Mohammad Zuhaib in deep thoughts. We're so optimistic when UAE restricted Afghanistan to a score of just 214. But then the sheer class, consistency and quality of Yamin Ahmadzai And Bilal Sami with the new ball. Outstanding pace, movement. They had it all. Look at Gulbadi Naib. He's getting that ball to just kick off a length as well. Very experienced campaigner.
He doesn't have much pace, but whatever he has, he's utilizing it by bowling in the right areas. Just they're going down definitely again, but still he's asking questions on the regular occasions. That's his quality. But on the other hand, we've been talking about the quality of Afghanistan, but it's all about these young boys, Dhruv, Ayan, Prashar, or Suri earlier who played. It's all about their exposure, their learning, and sure, under his leadership, they will learn, they will get that exposure, they'll improve. That's what we want to see.
Absolutely, half the playing 11 of the UAE Falcons are literally teenagers. So it's understandable they'll have a tough go of it against some seasoned performers that have played for Afghanistan at the international level across all formats. Yameen Ahmadzai has played 6 test matches for Afghanistan, has an average of 29. So that just shows his class and quality. Of course, Bilal Sami, former Afghanistan under-19. Oh, that one kept a touch low. Nicely adjusted by Dhruv Prashar in the end. He's looked the pick of the lot so far, hasn't he?
Yeah, because they've lost 6 wickets, he can take his time. There is no pressure on him, rather. He can block something what Afghan batters did when they lost quick wickets. They just went into the shell, into that 4-day mode or a test match cricket mode. They can afford, target is just 215. They can take their time, and they will get boundaries like this, or maybe the deliveries like this onto the leg side. Got me excited. That wrist were coming into play. So 1 run at a time will do.
Absolutely. Step by step, one step after the other. Who are fighting hard. Partnership of 14 runs of 32 deliveries. Jan Afzal Khan, 4 of 13. Just looking to get going. He is a stroke maker. Very good square of the wicket. Nicely bowled. Lovely in swing from Gulbadi Naib. And another tidy over comes to an end from the Afghan all-rounder. 55 for 6.
Ahmed, you've been a keen follower of UAE cricket. Let me put you a question in front of you. UAE became affiliate member in 1988 and associate member in 1990. They played their first World Cup in 1996, whereas on the other hand, Afghanistan played international cricket much later than them. But there has been a lot of difference in the quality. Afghanistan is challenging the big sides now, in fact beating them quite comprehensively in the World Cup. We witnessed that. But that has not actually happened with UAE. You being involved with UAE cricket for a long time, where do you think problem is? Is it the natural talent not coming through? Now this under-19 team, I see lots of talent. But what has happened in the previous times?
That's a brilliant question, Ali Yunus. You've really put me under the spotlight here. I think perhaps our commitment to the game was not as steadfast as we would have liked. Of course, we made great progress in the mid-90s, as you mentioned, reaching the ODI World Cup that was played in Asia. Sultan Zarawani was the captain of that side. Chasing one outside off there, foolish delivery. And I think the sustained push we needed, because of course it's a very large South Asian expat population. We needed to tap into the natural talent. Perhaps we did not do that as well as we should have. And now that pathway is being created in the last maybe decade or so. And since then we have seen the results coming through. UAE of course qualified for the 2015 ODI World Cup under the coaching of Aqib Javed, former test fast bowler. And of course, since then, we made steady progress. There have been bumps and bruises along the road, but now you're seeing the results yourself at youth level especially.
It was that time when UAE won 4 consecutive ACC trophies between 2000 and 2006. I think that was their best period, when lots of good players were coming through the system. In that break till 2015, as you mentioned, they qualified for the 2015 World Cup. And after that time, I think now the team that I saw in Asia Cup under 19 team, I think now this team, if they can build on these players like Ayan, Dhruv, Ayman Ahmed, the ones we are witnessing right in front of us, Umaid Rahman also in that list. Maybe we can see that these boys can bring back those glory days for UAE cricket. I'm pretty certain that they will.
100%. There's a clear and concise pathway right from age cricket, school cricket levels, then you get into the academy setup, under 14s, under 16s, and of course then you can graduate on to under 19s and then the full senior side. So there is well and truly a pathway created by the Emirates Cricket Board. They left a lot of hard work over the last decade, and now the fruit, it's blooming, and perhaps good times ahead. There was a bit of disappointment we couldn't make it to the Asia Cup that was being held here last year, but of course every journey has its valleys and troughs. Sliced away by Ayan Afzal Khan to third man for a single. But I think we're on the right track now, Ali Yunus. And like you mentioned, you've witnessed this up close. The future is very bright indeed. And the best example, you're playing against them, Afghanistan. 2015, the first time they played an ODI World Cup, it was that famous victory over Scotland. And 2019, they had a struggle in England. But look at 2023. Beating 3 test nations at the World Cup on the trot. Incredible performance. The captain of that side himself, Hashmatullah Shahidi, out there in the middle. So much to learn from this man. A true leader, producing incredible results. Farid Ahmed Malik just losing his line a bit. But so far, just slow progress here for the UAE. 18 of 37 is this current pairing.
I also believe UAE are just one superstar away from creating that culture. Now we see regular superstars coming from Afghanistan, because when you bring one, then others follow that person. Starting off with Rashid Khan, definitely is the biggest superstar, cricketing superstar that Afghanistan has at the moment. And definitely, if you have one such huge star, global star in your side, that gives such an inspiration to others to play cricket, to take this as a career. So maybe UAE will be looking at somebody like Suri or Ayan Afzal Khan to become a superstar of the game, a global superstar, so they can inspire the others to become like them and take cricket as your career, as your bread and butter.
Oh, absolutely. The clearest example is our bigger South Asian countries, Kapil Dev, Imran Khan, Aravinda De Silva, Richard Hadley for New Zealand as well. These cricketers changed the complexion and the way the general populace perceived cricket. And certainly we need somebody like that. Mohammad Wasim is certainly one of those inspirational figures. He has certainly changed the equation for UAE cricket with his performances. Hooked away. And Dhruv Prasher, very nicely done in the end. Got big on him, but adjusted and has picked up a boundary towards fine leg. A positive stroke to conclude the 17th overs. UAE Falcons, 63 for 6. Punchy drive from Ayan Afzal Khan. There are runs on offer here. Past the mid-off fielder. Not quite out of the middle, but they will pick up a couple. So slowly but surely, this partnership is picking up some speed. 24 added in 40 balls. Outstanding bowling from Yamin Ahmadzai, and Bilal Sami with the new ball created a lot of problems. At one stage UAE were 41 for 6. Then a stubborn partnership developing here between Ayan Khan and Dhruv Prashar, both teenagers. Look how they're battling. One of the very best Asian white ball sides. Incoming delivery once again from Gulbuddin Naib. And it was his innings that perhaps took Afghanistan to a defendable score. Otherwise, they were in even hotter waters, Ali Yunus.
I just love this pitch. Still seaming for the fast bowlers. That's amazing to see. Previously showed that video about how these pitches have been relayed. Not just here at Sharjah, but Asia Cup at ICC Cricket Academy. The pitches were very supportive. There was that extra bounce in them. Even at Dubai International Cricket Stadium, great pitches. I think it's very important for these youngsters or these players to play in testing conditions, at least at the home level. That will prepare them for the challenges to come. So credit has to be given to Mubashir Usmani. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, but straight to the man. As we were talking about the quality of this man, he's played one straight to the fielder. For a second, I thought the way he's middled it would race down to the boundary, but he chose that fielder at point and played it right into his hands.
Well, how desperately unlucky. Half volley, he climbed into it, but didn't quite control. It hit it aerial and straight to backward point. And Ayan Afzal Khan's resistance comes to an end. Gone for 7 of 20. Good catch taken by Sharafuddin at point. It's 65 for 7, UAE Falcons.
Ten left. Yes, let's go to the get roll. Ziyad arsa diyo kas lipta. Middle. Lolo. Swim that tool utrawa. Middle. Ziyad arsa. Slipper. Down. The lines down. Ziyad, garib arsa. Surya middle.
Nilaj Keswani coming in at number 9.
Yes. Thank you.
Stubborn batter. He will certainly put a price on his wicket. Mentally very strong. Assesses the match situation well. Those are his core strengths in the batting department. But 65 for 7. Well, a very tall mountain to climb here, Ali Yunus.
The question, Ahmed, is can he absorb the pressure? There are 4 slips now placed for this youngster. It doesn't get any tougher than this for these youngsters at this level. Quality opponents, difficult pitch. There are 4 slips ready for an edge. I think this is make or break. Either you can be a hero. This is an opportunity for Nilanj for play a good inning. Dhruv is already doing it for himself and the team, 25 not out. But can Nilanj do it for him? Can he stay there? Can he sustain? Can he show the skill? Can he show the temperament? Because it's not easy. We all understand that. The ball is moving around. But Ahmed, nothing comes easy at this level. You have to grind. You have to hustle for success. 18 gone, 65 for 7.
Wide run rate, not particularly challenging, but of course 7 wickets down. Very tough going for the UAE batters. Like Ali Yunus has consistently reminded us, it's a young side, so we need to give them that leeway. They will learn from these tough lessons. International cricket is a very unforgiving place, Ali Yunus.
Absolutely. It has its own benefits. It has its own drawbacks. We'll see the ups and downs. But once you get used to it, once you get that ability to absorb the pressure, Ahmed, it gets a wonderful place to be. With all that action, all those focus on you, you get recognized all wherever you go. All these perks you get. But for that to happen, you need to have that ability to absorb the pressure for this level.
Well, there's a saying, iron sharpens iron, and that is exactly what international cricket is all about. You compete with the best in the business, you will become the better for it. And like you mentioned, there is stardom, there is fame, there is accolades on the other side of that rainbow. You certainly have to weather the storm as well. Oh, what a delivery. Farid Malik getting that ball to go like a leg break away from Nilansh Keswani's outside edge.
Farid will like bowling to a left-hander, that is for sure, because he's creating that angle. Pitching it into the batter, and then after pitching it seams away from him. Against a right-hander, it was not that useful, this line in length. But against Nilansh, it definitely will challenge him outside the off-stump. But as I said earlier, there is no pressure of the scoreboard. You just need to stay there. Be cool and be calm. Show the temperament. 2 slips are waiting. Edged, and yes, exactly there. That is what I just spoke, that he will create that angle for the left-hander. And exactly it has gone to that second slip. Beautiful bowling, great seam bowling by Farid Ahmed Malik.
And that is a spectacular catch at second slip. That ball was travelling. Back of a length delivery, banged in short. Take a look at this one. Absolutely brilliant reflexes. And Nilansh Keswani just couldn't resist fishing at that one outside off. Farid Ahmed Malik gets his first wicket. Darwish Rasuli with an outstanding grab. 66 for 8. Young leggy Mohammad Zohaib coming out to bat at 10. Certainly bowled beautifully. So sure about his batting skills. In an incredible bowling show put on by the Afghan fastman. 4 wickets for Yamin Ahmadzai, 2 for Bilal Sami, 1 apiece for Gulbuddin Naib and Farid Ahmed Malik. They got a grassy wicket and they've used it to absolutely devastating effect here, Ali Yunus.
Most definitely, yes. They've been helped by some average batting also. Some poor shot selection by UAE batters. Definitely consistency by the Afghan bowlers. They've been right where they should have been. That is top class performance by 4 names that you just took. Yamin, Bilal, Gulbuddin and Farid. And he's done a good job too, keeping those slips in place. Look at that, got big on him. Again, that length, and as you said, fantastic catch at the second slip.
That just shows the depth of the fast bowling stocks of Afghanistan. There's no Naveen ul Haq or Fazlul Haq Farooqi this side, but still they are producing top class pace bowling talent who can bowl at a rapid click. Squared him up. Another beauty from Farid. He has proved a nigh unplayable this afternoon. Another ripper just going past the outside edge of Zohaib.
Super stuff by Farid. Every time he bowls, it looks like getting a wicket. Can square him up, giving with the angle, looking for that in swing, not getting, but still that length is so perfect. It gets very, very difficult for the batters to decide whether to go on the front foot or wait at the back foot. That's what you like. Edged and gone. Simple chance. Simple wicket. 9th one down for UAE. 2nd one for Farid in this over.
Well deserved. Pitched up in the channel. Zohaib couldn't resist. And a straightforward catch for Gulbuddin at first slip. You have to feel for the young man. There wasn't much he could do about that one. Take a look at this one. Perfect channel, perfect length. And right into the bucket. Nicely done. 2nd wicket for Farid Ahmed Malik. UAE Falcons down to the final pairing. 66 for 9.
Mujahid bhai, bowler is Abdur Rahman.
He's not happy. Rightly so. Because we all expected a fight from this young side. But Ahmed, I know it's been swinging, it's been seaming as Javadullah comes in. Or what about the shots? If you look at the approach from the batters, everyone have been pushing at the ball. Probably these are not the conditions where you'll come straight away and start pushing at the ball. It's something you play on the back foot, play it late. That's how you spend time. But that has not happened. Javadullah, not much of the record, just 14 runs for him. Strike rate 107.
Yeah, strike rate is not bad. But everything else, certainly the numbers of a number 11 batter. Abdul Rahman Rahmani, another very quick bowler coming on to bowl. Young, exciting fast bowler. Yes, hard hands and lack of discipline outside off stump. That has been the major demise of the UAE batters.
Yeah, but because they play so much to T10 at T20 cricket, that they're used to pushing the ball. Look, they're again pushing at it. These are not easy conditions. Probably this is where you need to defend more. Play it with soft hands. Play it close to the body. But what they're doing is, because in their minds, or most likely because we're doing also D10 cricket, the domestic tournament for Emirates, because they play so much D10, D20 or D50, they have that mental blockage or mental thing in them that they need to push at everything. And in these conditions against quality fast bowling, this might not work, and it hasn't worked actually.
Absolutely. And plus the pitches, they don't get this kind of carry, this kind of seam movement at a regular basis, maybe at the Dubai Stadium. But in Sharjah, these are very alien conditions for sure. Usually a turning track, it's dusty, it's slow. Spinners ruling the roost. Now this has become a venue where the fast bowlers would love to bowl on this deck. Mohammad Wasim, well, deep in thought. Well, there's not much time to think about this game. We're going to be back in action on the 27th. So you need to regroup. You need to regather the troops, have a word, tell them, fair enough, we had a bad day with the bat. Let's work hard in the nets. Let's reapply ourselves. Look to come good in the second game. This one is certainly heading towards an Afghan victory. The first half of the game went towards UAE. The second half comprehensively for Afghanistan. But there's no need to be discouraged. It's a learning process.
He should have expected that result might not go in his favor. But what I was hoping, or he himself must be hoping, was a fight. That hasn't happened. Swinging again. Somebody like Tanish Suri, Mayank Kumar, Rahul Chopra, Dhruv has done a real good job. It was these youngsters that needed to step up to take the responsibility. It was not about scoring runs. It was about staying there. It was about showing the skill and the patience. That's a little disappointment that I have from this young side. Otherwise, result, we all were probably expecting that this might go towards Afghanistan because of their quality. It's just about they haven't shown that fighting spirit.
Certainly some harsh lessons will be learned. by Dhruv Prasher once again. Battle resolutely from one end. 20 overs. UAE Falcons 68 for 9. Well, there you can see only Dhruv Prasher, standout batter. Everybody else, well, it was a bit of a procession in the face of superb bowling by the new ball pairing of Yameen Ahmadzai and Bilal Sami. 4 wickets for Yameen, 2 for Bilal. Just blew away the UAE Falcons top order with the sheer pace and quality. Eid Ahmed Malik continuing this one, homing into the front pads of Jawadullah. He's not particularly interested in getting in the line of the ball, is he?
Absolutely. Called it correctly, Ahmed. Moving away from the stumps. Never a good idea. All smiles in this camp because they've grinded hard in this game. They lost few early wickets in the middle also, but they never gave up. They kept on believing and having those partnerships. Naib also was involved in some good partnerships. Yeah, as just you said, not even thinking to cover the line, Ahmed.
They're trying to smash that over cover point. Optimistic to say the least. Hanged in short. There certainly doesn't seem to be any fast bowlers union here. Farid trying to pepper young Jawadullah. That's not nice.
He's setting him up for a fuller one. Be aware. Because he's bowled those couple of short deliveries. I won't be surprised that this one will be a straight up Yorker within the stumps. Because the way Jawad is playing, and he's setting up that field also. He's moved that fine leg fielder towards square leg and pushed the square leg there. Yep, that's what I was expecting, a Yorker, but not quite within the line.
Read beautifully by Ali Yunus, just not quite executed by Farid Ahmed Malik. And full credit to Jawadullah. I think he was half aware of that plan himself. Getting his drawbridge down in time. Of course, this is the first match of 2. The second one-day game is coming up on the 27th. Same venue, same time. Looking forward to a much more competitive game Wednesday. Nice looking push towards cover point. No single on offer for sure. We're just talking about Afghanistan's fast bowling stocks. So all of these lads to muscle their way into the playing 11 ahead of Fazlul Haq Farooqi, Naveenul Haq, and of course Azmatullah Omarzai. So that just shows that the Afghanistan depth that they have developed is absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, we always thought they have the potential. It was just about the matter of time when they get that group together. And now, as the names that you mentioned, Fazlul Haq Farooqi, Naveenul Haq. Oh, that's one way of doing it. Not quite timing it, but at least shown some intent by Jawadullah.
And of course, if you want to compete regularly at the top level, you need to have a fast bowling battery. We know all about their spin resources, the best in the world. This man, well, he'll be in action next month for MI Emirates. Fantastic swing bowler. Still remember his player of the match winning performance at the World Cup versus Sri Lanka and Pune. Got 4 wickets on a very flat wicket. Showed a lot of quality, swinging the ball, using his variations. High class product he is, Fazlul Haq. Has he edged it? Not quite. There was a bit of a click perhaps of the bat handle there. Another good over from Farid. 69 for 9 after 21. Here you can see All of the Afghan paces have been deadly this afternoon in Sharjah. Yameen Ahmadzai, brilliant spell with the new ball. 4 for 21. Bilal Sami was a bit erratic, but had those wicket-taking deliveries at the right time. Abdul Rahman Rahmani, another exciting young fast bowler, has that 135, 140 clicks sort of speed. Can swing the ball as well. Badullah and Dhruv Prasher just hanging in there. Certainly been very tough going, but an inexperienced UAE Falcons batting lineup. Off 8 for Jawadullah so far. Prasher trying himself short pitch delivery. That really fizzed through as I welcome Rashid Mohammed alongside me in the comm box.
Thank you, Ahmed. Yeah, that was a brilliant delivery. Surprised Jawadullah was going for that shot. Some of these late order batters, they don't hold their bats. Brilliant delivery. Look at that. Following him, and he still wanted to go for that shot.
Trying to pull off the front foot there. Jawadullah, well, how do you describe that stroke? Flamingo. And he smashed that through the covers. Low full toss. Hammered away for 4.
That was a wonderful shot. Jawadullah thinking like a bowler now. So what he thought, what he was expecting Rahman to do was after that bumper bowl a Yorker, and he's done exactly that, made room for himself, converted it into a low full toss and hit that, smacked that through the covers. 4 very confident shots for, 4 very confident runs rather for Jawadullah.
Well, Sharjah Warriors, are you watching? Your young fast bowler. He can bat as well. This time nicely glided down to third for a single. So his technique is in order and he's showing good courage as well at the crease.
Very intelligent batting, I would say, after hitting a boundary, just guiding that towards deep third, pick up a single, get to the other end. That's the traits of a middle order batter, and Jawadullah is certainly very impressive with the bat.
The meteoric rise to the very highest levels of the UAE national team was discovered. It was like a story out of a movie. Somebody just spotted him playing club cricket, I believe in Alain, and he came over, was scouted quickly, approved by the UAE national setup, and there he was in the national team and he started performing immediately. Incredible story.
It's been a fairy tale story for Jawadullah. He's been very impressive, very talented. He's also because he's very raw at the moment. So those are the kind of players that you need. He's got good pace. He bowls with a lot of flair as well. He's got good attitude. And that's what I like about him. He's very confident in whatever he does.
Yeah, natural bowler. You're absolutely right. Very slight of build. Not exactly muscular. But he has that natural gift of pace. Lofted past the mid-off fielder. Could be a couple here for Dhruv. They will come through for 2. Productive over here for the Falcons. 76 for 9.
Did something on the grass. I didn't even run. I thought it's gone.
Reed Ahmed Malik will continue. 5 overs, 2 for 15. He's been quite effective himself. Difficult to handle for the UAE Falcons. Partnership up to 10 runs, just 19 deliveries. Certainly to go back to the drawing board. Need to show a lot more stomach for a fight here. The UAE Falcons in the batting. The bowling was very solid. The fielding, a few dropped catches, but overall pretty decent. Crashed that away. Over cover point. Another change in the combo box as Mudassir Ali has joined me. Good afternoon, Mudassir. A disappointing show with the bat from the Falcons.
Afternoon, Ahmed. A lot was expected after the first innings. Afghanistan to 214. In the second innings from Afghanistan bowlers. Support Afghanistan team backing this heroes and rightly delivered the fast bowlers of Afghanistan.
Incredible bowling show indeed. In line with the ball, nicely pushed into the covers by Jawadullah. Is certainly applying himself out there. We have a very big Afghan diaspora here in the UAE. A lot of supporters, and this is their adopted home. Always see fans trying to catch a glimpse of the heroes, especially the likes of Hashmatullah Shahidi, Gulbuddin Naib and Azmatullah Omarzai, the hero of the World Cup.
Good sign for Afghanistan, whether they are playing in India, Pakistan or even in UAE. Always get that support from the spectators coming in numbers and supporting their heroes.
Well, a delivery nicely handled by Dhruv Prasher. Yes, absolutely. You mentioned Pakistan. I remember the Asia Cup game. Afghanistan and Sri Lanka in Lahore. Absolutely packed. Jam-packed. A lot of Afghan supporters came in for that game. Unfortunately, they were on the losing side that day. Overall, wherever they go, they have a very loyal fan following. And there you can see, so far they're looking quite satisfied. The bowlers have lived up to their reputation.
Living up to the expectations of fans is the Afghanistan team. The bowlers doing a pretty good job looking for that final wicket. But one man who is making sure to stay out there in the middle is the young lad Dhruv Parasha. The other batters struggled against the fast bowling of Afghanistan. This young boy, straight away after Asia Cup Under 19, he has been given a chance in UAE Falcon, batting beautifully. Look at that focus and determination in his eyes.
The fighter for sure. Very, very impressive young cricketer. Lies himself with the bat and is bowling. Bowling orthodox off break and having that other one bowled with a clean action, most importantly. Very, very skillful indeed. Leaves the bouncer well alone. 77 for 9 after 23. Abdul Rahman Rahmani will continue from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end. Searching for the final wicket are Afghanistan. Oh, what a delivery. Just kicked off a length. Really zipped through from Abdul Rahman.
A bit surprised they're not bowling that fuller deliveries onto the stumps, keeping it back off length, making room. Good to see. He's surviving there, Jawadullah.
He's certainly fighting it out. 8 of 15. Played a wonderful crunching boundary through extra cover as well. The Shahidi, inspirational captain, out there in the middle now. Was off the field for a little while. This has gone in the air, just over point. Ali was trying to pull it over square leg, and it went in the completely opposite direction.
Strike has been rotated, but coming back to that batting top order collapse of UAE Falcon, Ahmed, what went wrong? Did a brilliant bowling or poor shot selection?
Well, it's always a mixture of both. You're hoping to see this man in action in the second one-day game. Azmatullah Omarzai, outstanding all-rounder. He's the replacement for Hardik Pandya. for Gujarat Titans in the upcoming season of IPL. So big expectations. We have 3 Afghan players in Gujarat Titans: Rashid Khan, Noor Ahmed, and now Azmatullah Omarzai. What a success story.
You want to get the live updates of IPL, please, you can contact Ahmed Khwaja. He has all the updates. Who is playing where, who has shifted the team.
Well, it's not that. It's because I'm a huge fan of Azmatullah. Really like him as a cricketer. Pure all-rounder. Was batting at number 5 for Afghanistan at the World Cup. Made match-winning 50s. And swings the ball as well at good pace. Lofted in the air. Just dropping in front of the mid-off. So Jawadullah looking to counter-attack here.
Still struggling to find that last wicket here. Rahman, brave enough. Jawadullah making room and trying to go big. He has that free license, nothing to lose. He's enjoying his batting out there in the middle.
To be fair, he's lasted longer than most of the top order. 9 of 17. Big wide down the leg side, and take a look at that gather from the Afghan wicketkeeper Mohammad Ishaq. That is sensational athleticism.
Not only the bowling, the fielding and the wicket keeping has been brilliant. Look at that save, terrific, as if he has saved a penalty.
Yes, look at that, just stuck his hand out there. Moved laterally very quickly. Good technique. The good find for Afghanistan. Certainly have a lot of young talent. Punched but straight to backward point. He timed it so well. But straight to the fielder.
Good to see number 11 middling the ball nicely. About Afghanistan, has been a years of hard work, sacrifice put in by these lads. Still remember 2013-14, they used to come in UAE. UAE used to have that upper hand under the leadership of Navroz Mangal. They started playing against UAE. After just couple of years, they have got that visible progress in their cricket, and we'll have this conversation in the next over. A dot delivery to end the over number 24. UAE Falcons 80 for the loss of 9.
Under 19 lads, the fast bowlers sitting together. Ayman Ahmed and Omid Rahman. First time this afternoon we're going to see some spin coming in for Afghanistan. Sharafuddin Ashraf batted quite a while alongside Gulbuddin Naib, looking to chip in the wickets column as well. Could be an opportunity for Dhruv to open up into the leg side for an easy single. Well, now Jawadullah's approach will be very interesting, Mudassir.
Brave enough taking a single on the very first ball and trusting number 11 Dhruv Parashar. And looking at the field, it's a spread field towards the leg side. They have the protection of the long off. Connects well, goes over deep extra cover. Charged by the fielder. So 2 runs on offer.
So Jawadullah has made his plans crystal clear. He's going to try to clear the fence. And I think that's the right approach. Blocking him will only get himself out. Play your natural game. Can connect a few. Certainly travel. Well, you talk about the history of Afghan cricket. That man, we just saw Hamid Hassan. What a great fast bowler he was in his prime. Absolute entertainer. Good looking punch down the ground by Jawadullah. So he's rotating the strike as well. All credit to him.
An interesting story about Hamid Hassan. He got injured while playing in UAE in ICC Cricket Academy. Made a comeback but he lost that pace.
The balls to come.
At his prime time, he was lethal with the ball.
He was genuine 90 miles per hour plus, Hamid Hassan. We all remember that famous headband of the Afghan flag. Beauty from Sharafuddin, turning off the straight. Nicely bowled.
Now bowling serious, Sharafa.
What are the positives if you want to take for UAE Falcons from this game?
I think the fielding overall was pretty decent, apart from some dropped catches. And the bowling of the young spinners. Sohaib and Dhruv himself were excellent. Tanish Suri, his wicket keeping was very tidy. Unlucky dismissal, I thought he was batting okay till then. Youngsters certainly, 3 or 4 of them have really caught the eye.
Absolutely. Thinking what should be done in the next game. Really disappointed by the top 4. Mohammad Wasim, Sagar Kalyan, Rahul Chopra and Mayank Chaudhary.
Countless years of experience will certainly prepare the boys better for the next one-day game on the 27th. Or we Falcons will bounce back hard. Lofted straight and in front of the long on. Halfway stage of the innings, the Falcons are 86 for 9. Abdul Rahman Rahmani will continue into his 4th over. Adullah, well, he's emptied the slip cordon. Backward point, direct hit, ricochet, go off to the square leg fielder. So far, Jawadullah is winning this contest with Abdul Rahman Rahmani.
Rare sight and a rare occasion for the number 11 to get some batting practice. Now he's enjoying his stay out there in the middle.
Nicely chopped away behind point. He plays it his own way and it's working for him.
Good bowling, Abdurrahmana.
Partnership now up to 20 runs of just 38 balls. Jawadullah has scored the most of them, the 13 runs so far. So he's the senior partner, Mudassir Ali, just like you are alongside me.
Just overtaking Dhruv. And he showed that confidence in him. Young Dhruv Parashar always rotated the strike. Was never afraid to expose Jawadullah in front of the fast bowlers of Afghanistan. Partnership looking good.
Wonderful punch from Dhruv, but straight to the mid-off. They have just showed the senior players that that's how you do it. Just hang in there, put a value on your wicket, and eventually even you can start scoring freely, just like us. Just about application, Mudassir.
Indeed, and good to see the temperament. Young boy, determined to do well for the team. Got an opportunity. He's showcasing his talent at a bigger platform.
Certainly one for the future, Dhruv Parashar. There, just like Ayan Afzal Khan, once he got his opportunity for the UAE national side, he never looked back. I think we can expect the same from young Dhruv Parashar as well. While the Afghan bowling going through their paces. Good long spell for Fareed Ahmed Malik. 6 overs, 2 for 16. Yameen Ahmed Zai bowled beautifully as well. The new ball. Oh, that's a ripper. That has hit him. Hopefully he's all right, and good to see the spirit of cricket being upheld. The first person to ask about his well-being is the fast bowler himself. Will need to see the physio out there. Yes. Duct. Concussion test. Thankfully, Dhruv looks all right. Great delivery. Look at that. Just trampoline off a bullish length. Nicely played eventually by Dhruv as well.
Last movement. Very keen on watching the ball.
Asif.
Has that skill. What a proud moment for his parents and for his coach. I still remember against Pakistan, the UAE supporters came in numbers. His father brought 3-4 drum beaters in the ground. It was a brilliant atmosphere in ICC Cricket Academy, and good to see Jawadullah and Dhruv fighting it hard. Not sure about the result, but they have won the mini battle.
Most certainly. Full toss. Ready for it. 6 for 9 after 26. Some wildlife about the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, or what we call that species of bird. Need to check an encyclopedia, but it's certainly a very pretty example of it. Big shot from Jawadullah, and it sailed away for a maximum. A clean hit.
The first maximum of this UAE Falcon innings comes from the number 11 batter. Flight offered, not afraid to take on the spinner, goes big. An excellent hit from Jawadullah.
Well, that was very nicely done. Goes downtown and doesn't bother running. He knew it was 6. Oh, next delivery. A lot of extra bounce for Sharifuddin, but very nicely played.
Bit frustrating as your opposition team. You have got that 9 wicket. This last wicket, 27 runs partnership of 44 balls. Dominated by Jawadullah, managing 20 at the other end. Dhruv has been very calm and composed, managing just 6.
Wonderful work indeed. Time towards square leg. Is a fielder placed out there, so keeps it to 1. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Long while since we saw the previous wicket fall. And since then, Jawadullah has certainly played on the patience of the Afghan bowlers.
Will it be a wise decision to promote him in the next game? Send him at number 3 or number 4?
Lofted over extra cover by Dhruv. Nicely played. And that is going to go all the way for 4. Stylish shot for a boundary.
Growing in confidence, the young, tall right-hand batter. Watching his counterpart, in fact his partner, Jawadullah getting a maximum. What a brilliant shot, making room, played inside, out, over the deep extra cover. A good looking shot, gets him a boundary.
Superb wrists. Always wanted to loft the fielder. Nicely executed by Dhruv. Pointed, could have done more with that delivery. Either side of that fielder, he would have had at least 2 runs, if not a boundary. Sharifuddin proving a bit expensive. "27 overs gone by, UAE Falcons 98 for 9. 11 runs off the over.
कौन सा कम स्पिनर की
शाबाश या दिया था left arm.
Bowler in is another left arm spinner, Zia Akbar. But getting a lot of turn immediately. Zia Akbar, nicely bowled first delivery.
Good bowling,
Good
Zia.
start, getting some turns, slow in the air, very watchful Jawadullah.
Heaved towards square leg, once again landing in front of the fielder. Fareed Ahmed out there. Jawadullah playing hide and seek with the Afghanistan boundary riders. It's been pure entertainment from him. Was excellent with the ball and now with the batting, providing some thrills as well.
Last wicket going down at the score of 66. You're working really hard, inching closer to that 100 mark UAE Falcon.
Beautiful push, and yes, 100 raised for the Falcons. A partnership for the final wicket here between Dhruv Prashar and Mohammad Jawadullah. 34 runs put on together. 6 for 9 to reach this stage. You have to give full credit to these two young lads. Very well played again. Zia Akbar getting a lot of rip off this surface. Only the top order had applied themselves equally, Mudassir Ali.
Wasn't expected from them, especially from captain Mohammad Wasim, Rahul Chopra, Mayank and Sagar.
Good bowling, शाबाश या
Trying to cream that through the covers. Difficult shot to execute, even for the best of them. Good start to Zia Akbar. Tidy over. 100 for 9. Break. Falcons 100 for 9 after 28 overs. Sharafuddin will continue into his third over.
Rasha. Look shot, Rasha.
Pretty knock from the youngster Dhruv Parashar, and these are the homegrown talented players. The board really worked on them. The academies, the under 12, under 14, under 15, under 19. Clearly we have seen that rapid strides taken by the youngsters. Good example, Asia Cup under 19.
Absolutely, what a wonderful achievement it was for the UAE under 19 squad, going all the way to the final against the best of the best in Asia. Bangladesh triumphed on the day, but nobody will ever forget that unbelievable win in the semi-finals over Pakistan under 19.
Rasha.
Clearly still remember the toss. Before the toss, everyone was talking about India versus Pakistan final. They were so excited because at the adjacent ground India was playing against Bangladesh. But after half of the innings, people came in numbers. The news spread like a fire that UAE in a strong position. Brilliant story, beautiful story about the youngsters playing a good cricket, and they had that belief in themselves that they can beat Sri Lanka, the teams like Pakistan. A big achievement.
Absolutely, UAE has a limitless potential for cricket, especially with the next generation. Born and raised here, UAE is their home. Want to play for the UAE national team, that is their dream. Now we have that pathway in place as well, like you mentioned, right from age cricket all the way through to the under 19 levels. Get involved in the domestic club cricket scene that is very active, as you're well aware, Mudassir Ali. And then eventually the dream can be fulfilled of representing the senior national side. And not just the men's, the women's are making tremendous progress as well. Appeal for a stumping, a half a field from Mohammad Ishaq, the wicket keeper. I think Jawadullah never really left his crease. Look here, a polite inquiry at best. Yes, got that back foot back and down in time. Out to long off for a single. 29 overs gone by. UAE Falcons 103 for 9.
Alakano, DK boys. Come on boys.
Well, the president is in the house. Mohammad Nabi Isa Khail, the legend of Afghanistan cricket. On the right of your screen, of course, he had a wonderful World Cup campaign as well. Still super fit, still a superstar. Not just Afghan cricket, but global cricket, I would say.
True legend, rightly said by you. Not only for the country, but for whichever franchises he plays, he makes sure to put in that 100% effort. Good all-rounder to have in your side. In the air, and yet again falling short of the fielder. The story continues to remain the same for Jawadullah and for Afghanistan fielders.
111 needed of 20.4 overs. Well, if this partnership continues to hang on like it has, up to 38 runs now, I think even Afghanistan will start wondering, hang on, what's going on? We're only defending 214. These two not sacrificing their wicket. They're making us earn it so far. Prove he's just 12 runs away from a 50. Well, not like that young man to play on the merit of the ball.
Rare ordinary shot we have witnessed in this innings from the Dhruv Parashar. Slow in the air, just got greedy, wanted to go big.
Look at that turn and bounce.
Good bowling, Zia.
Yeah, Akbar, very impressive.
Lane ki Shaba.
So many
Bowling,
talented
Shahbaz, yeah.
spinners. Afghan setup. You can go to a list of maybe 7, 8 or 9 high-class options that they have.
Rasha,
All
Darvesh.
know about
Yes, Darvesh.
Rashid Khan, Noor Ahmed, Mujibur Rahman. There are plenty more as we are seeing this afternoon. After 30 overs, Falcons 104 for 9.
Bowler. Change bowler.
Well, I think Hashmatullah has had enough. He's bringing on his ace, Yameen Ahmadzai. 4 for 21 on the day. He would really like to make it wicket number 5.
Good opportunity because the other bowlers tried their best for last 12-13 overs. In comes the man who did the damage with the new ball.
Immediately right on the money. Block hole delivery. Kept out by Jawadullah.
Good bowling, Yamina. Zabardast bowling, Shaba.
Absolutely superb with the new ball. Getting that swing at high pace. Just too hot to handle for the UAE top order. Very impressive today, Yameen Ahmadzai.
Future looks bright for Afghanistan fast bowling department. Brave enough, not afraid to take on Yameen. Still there's a movement in the air for the fast bowler.
Yeah, he's age 31, but clearly super fit. He is their frontline test bowler. Have it at him in PI format as well. Nul Haq, of course, decision to retire from 50 over cricket after the 2023 World Cup. So they need to fill that gap, and I think Yameen Ahmadzai is tailor-made for that role. Excellent with the new ball.
Wide.
Has that pace as well.
Especially with the new ball. Really showed everyone that he can move the ball either ways of the wicket. Good talented fast bowler. These two needs to sit together and plan for the next game. Lots of changes and thinking need to be done.
Most certainly recalibrate their batting approach. Away from Jawadullah this time. He's not quite sure which way the ball is moving, and an exasperated expression on the face of Ahmadzai. They've tried their hardest, but for the last 69 deliveries, they've not been able to pick up the final wicket here necessarily.
Tried their best. Jawadullah and Dhruv. What a partnership. Gritty knock by these two batters of UAE Falcon. Last wicket going down at the score of 66.
39-run partnership between Dhruv Prashar and Mohammad Jawadullah. Lofted it straight and taken at mid-off. And finally, the resistance has come to an end. Yameen Ahmadzai, fantastic bowling performance. 5 for 22 on the day. UAE Falcons 105 all out, and fittingly it's the captain Hashmatullah who takes the catch to complete the final dismissal.
The resistance of Jawadullah comes to an end. A 5 for Yameen. The first OD. Wanted to go big. Not able to clear that mid-off fielder. Will just catch taken, and with that wicket, UAE Falcons are all out for 105 in just 30.4 overs.
And it's a handsome victory for Afghanistan by 109 runs. Although the batting was dismissed cheaply, the bowling was absolutely irresistible on a good, lively pitch here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. The men in blue ruling the roost, much to the delight of the fans who have come in. A great start to their tour of the UAE. A comprehensive win.
A thumping victory to start the series. They have taken that initiative in the short series. People came in numbers to see their heroes. They displayed some good bowling skills. Afghanistan winning this game by 109 runs, and positive for UAE Falcons. The youngster Dhruv Parashar remained unbeaten on 38, faced 61 balls with the help of 4 fours.
He bowled well and batted equally beautifully. Certainly the top order, well, a lot of them were on their debut. There might have been nerves, maybe some technical corrections need to be made. But certainly they will learn from this experience and they will be the better for it. And you don't have much time to wait for the next game. It's just the day after tomorrow on the 27th. Sides lock horns once again. Look at the batting scorecard for the Falcons. Well, it was a no-show from the top order in the face of ferocious and accurate fast bowling from Yamin Ahmadzai and Bilal Sami, doing all the early damage. And at one stage, the Falcons were reduced to 28 for 5, but then Dhruv Parashar stuck around, 38 not out of 61. Ayan Afzal Khan gave him support for a while, and number 11 Mohammad Jawadullah, 24 of 42. They had a 39-run partnership that took that batting scorecard to some sort of respectability in terms of the bowling. Yamin Ahmadzai absolutely brilliant, 5 for 22 on the day. Bilal Sami was fast as well, 2 for 21 with the new ball, 1 wicket for Gulbuddin Naib, and Farid Ahmed Malik getting a couple to his name as well. Bowled very well in his 6 over spell. Well, let's take a look at the highlights of the second innings. It was Sagar Kalyan and Mohammad Wasim who opened the innings, but ill-disciplined outside off stump produced a flurry of wickets. That was an absolute peach to get Wasim.
They struggled with the new ball. Tani Suri managed a couple of boundaries, so was Mayank. He had a couple of risky shots coming across the line. This was a wicket of Tani Suri. Top 5 batters not applying themselves. Poor shot selection coming across the line. Mayank was caught right in front of the wicket. 5 quick wickets, not a good day for Samal Udavarta, a golden duck in his first game. Then Rahul Chopra, he also managed a duck. So big names not contributing. Then came in Dhruv Parashar, the youngster. Alongside him was Ayan Afzal Khan. They stayed for some time. After losing Ayan, couple of quick wickets going down for UAE Falcon.
Some spectacular catches in the slip cordon as well. They were very neat. And Mohammad Jawadullah and Dhruv Parashar had that 39-run partnership. Jawadullah, the senior partner for a long while, some lusty blows. And this was the final wicket, just bunting one straight to mid-off as Yamin Ahmadzai completed his 5-wicket haul, and well deserved indeed. So the match summary of the first one-day game between the UAE Falcons and Afghanistan. It was UAE Falcons who won the toss, and Mohammad Wasim invited Afghanistan to bat first on a grassy, lively wicket, and they did a very good job, the UAE bowlers, bowling out Afghanistan for 214. Bahir Shah, very impressive, 44 of 64, built a partnership. Gulbuddin Naib using his experience when the side was in trouble, and Rahmat Shah played well as well. But Akifullah Raja 3 for 40 and 2 wickets apiece for Jawadullah and Dhruv Parashar. And those names will come again, but this time in the batting department, as Dhruv was the top scorer, 38 not out of 61. Jawadullah 24 of 42. And the UAE Falcons batting just disintegrated in the face of high quality fast bowling from Yamin Ahmadzai, Bilal Sami and Farid Ahmed Malik, as they were bowled out 30.4 overs for 105. A handsome victory for Afghanistan by 109 runs. Right then, Ali Yunus is downstairs on the sideline for a very special interview. Over to you.
Yeah, not an ideal result to start off this tour for UAE, as they've been beaten by 117 runs by Afghanistan in the first warm-up game. To talk about the game, I've got the losing captain alongside me, Mohammad Wasim with me. Wasim, it was a good start, won the toss, bowled first for the right decision. Where did you think things went wrong?
I think we planned we will restrict them on the low total, and we did that. Bowler bowled very well, but I think we have to get a good start in the batting. Unfortunately we didn't get that.
Good conditions for the bowlers early on. The ball was seaming around, so you're happy with the performance of your new ball bowlers?
Yeah, I'm very happy with the performance of my bowlers, but I think we have to restrict them on 170, 180. At one time we get 6-7 wickets on 150, 160.
I know things have not gone your way, but credit has to be given to you for giving the opportunities to youngsters, someone like Suri and other new youngsters who have performed in under 19.
Yeah, we are giving chances to under 19 boys and some new faces. They are qualifying in next couple of months, so they are trying their best, and inshallah they will do best in next games.
And the biggest positive that I could see from the game was the performance of Dhruv Prashar, the way he bowled and then the way he resisted in batting.
Yeah, he's a very good talent. He's a very good all-rounder. He played very good tournament Asia Cup in under 19. So I think he will do a good job for men's team as well.
And what can we expect? The next game is one day after. Are you going to go with the same young boys? Are you going to give them another opportunity, or we'll see some changes?
Yeah, we will give the same opportunity to the all boys, and I hope they will do well and they will get chance and they will do better.
And what is one thing that you would want these youngsters to show? At least play out the 50 overs. Was that the missing link?
Yeah, I told before the game to the boys, please try to play 50 overs. If we are playing the 50 overs, so we will win this game. But we collapsed and we gave early wickets and same result.
Right, tough luck, Mohammad Wasim, and all the best for their upcoming games.
Thank you so much.
Right, that is all we have from down here. Back to the commentary box now.
Thank you very much, Ali Yunus. A clearly dejected but determined Mohammad Wasim, promising they will certainly put on a better show in the next one-day game coming up on the 27th, right here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Then, of course, we have the 3 T20Is here once again at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium on the 29th. We will certainly have a full house for that, and I do expect Afghanistan to be at full strength as well for that. So it will be very, very exciting as they really kick off their preparations for the 2024 T20 World Cup by taking on the UAE.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And at the same side for UAE, there's a busy season ahead if we talk about WCL League starting up, and it will be interesting, those 3 T20 international between these two teams.
So that is the upcoming series schedule of this Afghanistan tour of the UAE. Now we head downstairs where Shoaib Ahmed will be conducting the post-match presentation. Over to you, Shoaib.
Well, thank you, Ahmed. I'm here along the sidelines and I've got a very happy, smiling captain, and that is the captain of Afghanistan. Of course, they've won this game against UAE in a very dominating fashion, and I'm sure he'll have a few words to tell us about the performance today. Hashmatullah Shahidi with us. Hashmat, take us through. First innings, not so great, but the second innings, the bowlers responded well.
Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Yeah, in the batting we were not up to the mark, but it was a good learning for us and also a good challenge for us. We didn't have enough runs on the board, so we challenged our bowlers. Then they came and they did it for us.
Tell us a little bit about the conditions in the second innings. We saw that the ball did move in the first innings as expected, but the bowlers did well in the second innings. Take us through the conditions and also what was the message to the bowlers?
At the first innings, we judged the wicket. We knew that it's gonna be movement in the second innings also, because wicket was green and it was a little bit movement at the first innings also. So my talk to the bowlers was to keep the good line and ball in the good areas, and we knew that ball will move, and that's what happened, and bowlers did very well, and I'm happy with the performance of them.
One more game to go in this series, 2 one-day series. What are you expecting from the second game?
I think the condition will be same. So it's very good to see ourselves that how we play in this kind of pitches. This is the best thing, and also it's a good chance for the youngsters who made it here and to perform here and represent the country in the future. So it's good learning also, and looking forward for it. We will try our best to make it 2-0.
You spoke about youngsters. We've got 2 young upcoming cricketers, your sons. I'm sure they must have enjoyed what they've seen today.
Might be, yeah, but it's up to them. If they want to play, they will play. Yeah, they enjoyed it. Both of them like playing cricket, and in between he had some words to me about the bowlers. He's like a coach.
Excellent. Well, I'm sure they'll have a good time. I'm sure you had a good time. Well done today, and all the best for the future games as well.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Captain of Afghanistan, Hashmatullah Shahidi, with us. That's it from the presentation here. I hope you enjoyed the coverage that we brought to you. One more game to go. Expect a strong comeback from the UAE side as well. It is going to be a cracker of a game. That's day after tomorrow, where it is going to be the UAE Falcons taking on the Afghanistan side. Until then, from all of us here at the Sharjah Cricket Academy,